Traffic Safety Commissioner will now come to order. The minutes of the previous meeting have been mailed. Are there any corrections to the minutes?
They look perfect.
Okay, if there's no correction to the minutes, they are approved as mailed. Okay, first things we're gonna go to is the victim impact panel review. Everything's going fine, still at the Road Library. People are coming in and they're still doing, I'm still getting a bunch of phone calls about the online information. Like, I have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I'm only in person, so whoever's sending you the information, they need to give you
Numbers
all-
are about the same.
Yeah, they need to give you all the information, so I'm referring them back to the courts. Yeah, the numbers are holding steady, we've roughly got about 36 every other month that show up.
And are most of those from Roseburg? Pete?
The Roadbury PD
Yes.
gets quite a bit of them, but yeah, I think the hub of Roadbury has a lot of bars and they kind of
Yeah,
do,
yes, and they've been,
Yeah.
yes,
it's
yeah,
just like when you're fishing in a pond,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know, it's right there, you're gonna be able to
it's
get them.
obvious.
yes.
So,
Don't learn.
so, any questions on that?
No.
Okay, ODOT is not here, so we are gonna pass them. The county road review, Tracy is not here, so we have to pass. We do have Sheriff Department. Jessica, would you like to?
Since you are in the barrel tonight.
I know. Flying solo today. Okay, so I ran a report from April 1st to today, so it's 3 months. Our total calls for service was 10,509. We had 1,857 traffic stops. We had 1,182 reports taken. We had 77 accident reports, 924 criminal cases, 34 DUIs. We had 528 citations and 709 warnings.
What was that, 709 what?
Warnings.
Sorry. Mm-mm.
We stayed pretty busy over Graffiti Week, mostly assisting Roseburg PD since there was so much traffic on Diamond Lake, and Harvard seemed to be the hub of the issues.
Okay. I do have a question, I'm not sure if you know this or not, because I was gonna ask the county or ODOT, a traffic light, if it's out.
Okay.
When I was coming back from Harvard,
Mhm.
going over the bridge, going underneath the bridge by the school,
Okay.
there's the red light
Yeah.
out on basically the right-hand side.
Okay.
So who would I contact or who knows?
Usually we let ODOT know about those, also county,
Okay, what about after hours?
same, they have a call out.
They have a-
Yeah,
Okay,
so if they feel like it's necessary, they'll call somebody out to come fix it or figure out who needs to come out and do it.
okay. So yeah, I drove by and like, we just got done with a pizza, like, whoa.
Yeah.
Well, because there are two lights right next to each other, so
Yeah.
people are following directions because, they're two lanes.
Yeah,
So obviously this one's red, this one's gonna be red.
right.
So but I'm like, okay, who do I?
Yeah, and also the power companies too, we've had a couple over the last couple weeks go out in the same kind of area and the
Okay.
power was actually out.
Okay.
So that affected the traffic
Because,
lights.
yeah, the green light was on, the yellow light was on, but just,
Yeah,
when it was
oh,
turning,
okay,
it was just not popping red, and I was like,
gotcha.
it's kinda, I'd like to get a phone number, so
Yeah,
future reference I could.
yeah, so it just depends on where it is, then it's, usually city, county, or ODOT.
Okay,
Whoever's taking care of you, if it's coming off an off ramp, it's usually ODOT. So
Okay.
Just depends on where it's at.
okay,
Sergeant, I was trying to write down,
Sorry.
1182 was which
That was reports taken,
reports and 1857 was
traffic stops.
stops.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have my sheet, I wasn't able to make it into,
No, I
Very
just was
well.
trying to write quick.
yeah, did you get them all?
Yeah,
Okay,
I like to share it with,
yeah,
at the shop.
gotcha.
Okay, anybody have further questions for Jessica?
Let's see.
Did they get another person hired for records?
They did, well, almost. I think they had one more step to get done. I heard they got fingerprinted, so
Okay.
closer.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
How is the sheriff's department on manpower right now? I know you're down, but
Yeah.
is it still, you were, the last report was down 8 to 9 spots on patrol.
Yeah, I think
You've
we're,
had some more retirements,
yeah, I
I think,
think we're
so.
down to 12 now. We're down to 12 open spots. And then, yeah, the jail has a couple more open as well.
And what about in general, records and everything, is all that pretty steady or or have you lost some people in that area
Records, we lost one a little while ago.
too? Lost Donna out of dispatch.
Yep, so then sounds like, and then I know we have people in background for dispatch and stuff, but there's still open spots, so
But patrol's a big problem.
patrol is a big problem, so is the jail.
Yeah.
Jail is also a big
and
problem.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Lost a couple people recently from that.
Yeah, we've been taking a hit the last few months, so.
And what's it down approximately that
The
many, number
jail?
2,
Yeah, they're, I mean,
10 or 12 down?
yeah, it's double digits, yeah,
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah.
Are you people not even applying, or are you just the quality of people not there?
It's a combination of both. It's, yeah, just, we actually sounded like we had a higher amount actually make it through ORPAT this last, hiring, process last Saturday. There's quite a few, but yeah, it's usually quality, it's usually people can't make it through backgrounds. Or they don't make it through the interview process because
I
of
can totally see
certain
that,
things.
cause when we apply, first thing we say is a drug-free workplace, oh, like,
Yeah,
that's the end of that.
yeah, and our agency is not lowering our standards, so we don't lower our standards on years of drug use or anything
So in
like
other
that,
words,
so.
old guys like me just won't make it. Yeah, we see that. I talked to Roseburg Lumber and they say they can fill a room and say, everybody that can pass the drug test, just tell us now. Everybody else, you know,
Leave.
We require a certain
Very
amount of
few.
years
very
of-
few can
yeah.
pass.
and they have to be a certain amount of years drug-free, so, I mean, it's, I don't know what it is now, but there's a certain amount of years that you have to have drug-free.
And is the jail and patrol the same as far as age requirement?
Yes,
Okay, so is that 21 or 25 or
21.
21?
Cause we're having them also qualify, so when I got in the jail 11 years ago, we didn't have to carry, but now they're requiring everybody to qualify, so they can do transports and fill in other aspects, so.
That makes pretty good sense.
Yeah.
Okay, any further questions? Okay, thank you. Okay, is there any others that somebody would like to discuss or bring up and talk about?
Do we know what's in our, what the balance is in our checking?
Yes, I got that. I asked for that last week.
Chair, can I jump back to the sergeant, please?
Yes,
I was gonna, you don't have to stay. I just wanted to ask you about the traffic team that
Yes.
you wanted to put there. What is that? I mean, I've already forgot from the last time.
Well, it's non-existent, because we don't have the manpower to staff
But I
it.
mean, what would it do? Just accidents?
So yeah, they would do.
Like reconstruction like the state police does for?
Not necessarily reconstruction, but I mean, that would definitely be
17.5.
good to have somebody
17.5.
on there as a reconstructionist, but
17
it'd be accidents and
1705.
DUIs. would be their-
17.5.
So would that, in theory, take some of the load
Oh,
off of
17.
patrol?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, and they would be doing traffic stops for like
17
speeding,
17,000.
running red lights.
Oh, which is horrible.
Yeah, so they would be focusing
That's pretty
on
good.
different
Yeah.
aspects each time. But yeah, they would take the
Now-
DUIs.
Now, would that be a DCSO only thing, or would that be co-opt with cities too?
It would most likely be just DCSO, if we
Okay,
were gonna have our own team.
Okay,
I'm sure later on down the road, it could become a, you know, a
kinda like a
multi-agency.
dent type deal,
Yeah, multi-agency team, but I'm sure at first it would just be a DCSO team.
And obviously manpower, but is that also a funding thing too, to be able to do that, even if you had the manpower, is there the funds to do it?
There is, but I don't know about, okay, I take that, I don't know about the funds, but I mean, if we had the manpower, we could have people that's just what they do, so we make their schedule around what the best time for traffic enforcement
In
is.
Roseburg, it's 24 hours a day.
Right,
Yeah.
so,
But yeah, that would be a fantastic thing.
it would be much needed, for sure.
That would be I mean, that's probably the biggest complaint that I possibly hear is the lack of you know,
Yeah, it'd be
traffic
nice to
stops.
focus our.
And the average
attention.
person, they don't understand that, you know, 10,000 calls. 10,000 calls for service, and some of those calls take 2 hours. Some take 10 or 12 hours if it's a major crime,
Right.
and some take 15 minutes, you know. But they also could be, you could be on duty in Roseburg and that call could be in Tiller.
Right.
Or, you know,
Yeah, and and a lot of times we make calls for service, we make calls on the way to another call. We finish that call and then we're also making another call where we're continuing
You
to
don't have a
go
choice.
way out in
Yeah,
Alparell or wherever we're at. So
exactly.
we try to keep that board down to a minimum, but
I think you do a great job.
Okay,
I forgot to ask that last time, and
Okay.
and then I made little notes in my thing.
no problem. Okay, is there any other things you'd like to discuss? Okay, if there's no further business, this meeting is adjourned.